Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Spurs enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Rockets? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 2-guard. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. Taking a look at San Antonio. This is a team who feels like they could win this series handily, but they need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. Home court advantage doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight.
Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Vassell against KD. Smith with a screen on Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's drained from the low block.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, KD. To the paint, and stolen by Vassell. Castle on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And so Castle nails them both. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Thompson dishes to Durant. Floats one. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the way.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Thompson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a kick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Wembanyama. And he can extend the lead to double digits. He gets trailed by 8. In the corner, Smith with it. Durant against Vassell. 6 to shoot. Durant kicks to Thompson. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Looking for the first basket of the game. To the middle. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here's Vassell. Down his high post. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Giannis inside. He's covered by Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. It's trailed by 9. Smith surveying the D. To the inside. They need this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Spurs leading by 7. Outside, Fox. And stolen by Şengün. Fox against Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's impressive. Vassell nabbed the steal, and right away he's got that fast break pushing.
Here's Okogie. And here is Şengün. Defended by Wembanyama. Crafty move. And too long on the shot. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. And Wembanyama throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And so Royal IB decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. San Antonio on defense. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Şengün with a screen on Castle. For 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Şengün obviously liked that look. He's a selective three-point shooter, though.
In a deep 3 from Fox. Now Castle. Here's Vassell. Guarded by KD. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Bobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. That one misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Houston. Okogie, the pass to Smith. Thompson looking for an opening. Durant against Fox. KD with the bucket. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
To Okogie. Houston moving it around. Here's KD. Thompson from long range. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
And so Royale IB decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Josh Okogie. Castle against Thompson. Capella with a screen on Castle. The drive by Thompson. And he recovers it. Capella with a screen on Castle. A nice shot by KD.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Wembanyama passes to Fox, and the layup falls. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
VanVleet looking around. On the clock. Shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. And here is KD. He's got 5. Shoots over Vassell. And it comes off the front of the rim. Spurs leading by 9. A drive by Wembanyama. It's Fox atop the key. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by KD. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And the shot goes in. And that's 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Durant. From 13 feet, it goes down. Durant's got 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. It's trailed by 9. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Capella with a screen on Castle. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. Inside. The kick out to Fox. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Castle hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Shepard, covered by Vassell. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Castle with it, picked up by VanVleet. That one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Houston. Capella with a screen on Fox. Down low. And the dump by Capella.
The reason why Van Fleet is such a solid pick-and-roll partner, he's unselfish. Wants to make the right play.
Spurs leading by 12. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Van Vliet with it. Still scoreless. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's San Antonio, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Fox and Gasol are their guards. Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now, here's Vassell. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. From the line, Antetokounmpo, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Shepherd. Good on the shot. Shepherd's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets.
Showing how tough he is. Shepherd doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Here's Giannis. Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Spurs passing it around. And the basket by Vassell.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score over Fox. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
Wembanyama, a screen on Eason. It's stolen by Capella. Van Vliet against Fox. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist on the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Vassell. Kept alive. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
And so Royale IB decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jeff Green is checked in for Clint Capella. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. Eason with a screen for Green. Just 3 to shoot. Now Shepherd. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Vassell left side. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Vassell, no good. Rockets trail by 13. Green finds Van Vliet, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Houston.
Rocket substitution.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Castle. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. No good there off the double clutch. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama, a screen on Eason. Wembanyama, no good. The Rockets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Shepard. Crosses over, and here is Şengün. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. Pass to Durant. Durant on the take, and he converts the layup. KD's got 9.
You gotta keep Durant out of the lane. Once he gets a step on you, he's scoring.
Fox inside the line. The rebound by Shepard.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. Fires the three. A shot off that time.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Count the basket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Van Vliet outside. Outside, KD. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Giannis passes to Vassell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Back to Şengün. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Van Vliet. Castle against Thompson. Outside, KD. To end the run. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Wembanyama's got 9 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Hit the floater. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. They double him with Şengün. KD against Fox. The shot's good. Durant's got 13.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Wembanyama left side. A pass to Fox. Kicks it out to Giannis. They get the rebound. Outside, Fox. Back to Castle. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 18. Van Vliet outside. Now Şengün, defended by Wembanyama. Şengün passes to Durant. Let's Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go either for Durant. Spurs leading by 18. Wembanyama left side. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. Pass to Eason. Now Van Vliet. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. To the inside. Here's Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Eason. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. He's got ball. Thompson outside. Eason passes to Şengün. And good that time. Şengün's got 11.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Houston Rockets.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just...
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And so in the game for the Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Okogie in at the 2-guard spot. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama finds Fox. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's KD. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Giannis. Fox looking it over. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis dishes to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Okogie. Smith with a screen on Castle. And Smith with the stop.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Smith against Giannis. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Tries again. The kick out to Barnes. Screen by Giannis. The Spurs need to get a shot off here to end the cold streak. They get it again. Here's Wembanyama. Giannis against Smith. They shoot again. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Okogie. Pass to KD. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
The Spurs shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. On the free throw, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Castle. Here's Champagne. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down. Champagne's got his first bucket of the night. And so Royal IB decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox against Thompson. Okogie, the pass to Thompson. Outside, KD. Shoots over Vassell. Another miss by Houston.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And Fox gets it to go.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Pass to Thompson. There's Okogie. Castle covering. Back to Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Spurs leading by 19 points. Down his left side. Wembanyama finds Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by Giannis. 31 points for Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Durant. Hits it from three-point range.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounds.
It's trailed by 20. Thompson passes to Smith. Now here's Thompson, guarded by Fox. Outside, KD. Shoots over Vassell. The shot by KD. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
For 3, Okogie. And that one is off. Spurs leading by 20. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama left side over Smith. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
and standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Thompson inside, guarded by Fox. Thompson misses. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Gasol against Smith. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Gasol. To the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Şengün with the screen on Vassell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Ryan is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Josh Okogie. And Wembanyama outside. Gasol on the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Now VanVleet. Shoots. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Wembanyama. And then jammed down as he goes right over, and then Thompson.
Wembanyama with the mean finish.
The three from KD gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. VanVleet passes to Şengün. Kicks it out to VanVleet. From deep. Rebound San Antonio.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Bryant the pass to Fox. Down low. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. VanVleet passes to Thompson. Here's Eason. That 3 off the mark. Wembanyama looking it over. There's 1:38 left in the third. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
To VanVleet takes a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Şengün with the screen for KD. From 20 feet out. Here's another rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Outside, KD. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
The 17-footer. And it's San Antonio with another.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now Eason. Şengün inside. He's against Olynyk. Pass to Shepherd. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Here's Castle. Inside. Castle on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. Shepherd the pass to Capella. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fox against Van Vliet. Back to Capella. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Okogie's checked in for Shepherd. That's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Shot left block. Durant. That's good. KD's got 27.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Here's Şengün, and the shot goes in.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Fox, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Grabs the rebound again.
This night will have a place in the franchise history books. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Wembanyama passes to Giannis.
And playoff basketball brings out his best. He set the single-game franchise record for postseason rebounds.
And this crowd knows it. They're letting him hear it. The applause is deafening. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. And that's good. Kevin Durant for three. KD's got 32 points.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
To the inside, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Okogie misses. Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And yet, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Şengün with the screen for KD. Shoots over Vassell. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Okogie, the pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Şengün kicks to Thompson. Durant for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 35.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA.
And good! He hits it again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever.
Alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 in the bubble back in 2020. A tremendous boost for these guys.
Good! There's another.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And now, only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
.112 left in the fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Şengün. Good defense by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the basket by Castle.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
KD on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. And the wing jumper offline. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot. And another one.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor, 61 points. An extraordinary game.
KD with the bucket.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
A three from Wembanyama. Can't hit that one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so...
Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1, continues. The San Antonio Spurs come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. You look at the Spurs, and in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think Game 2s are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, team up 2-0 advances.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Knocked away. Back comes Houston in transition. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, some big men jog up the floor. Şengün is intense, though. He's going to give you everything he's got.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Antetokounmpo surveys. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox. And he parries his first look.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, got much more comfortable with his jump.
Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Off target at the rim. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Okogie. Smith outside. The 3, and he parries his first look.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Smith against Antetokounmpo. Now Fox. Now Vassell. 5 to shoot. The drive by Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Durant against Vassell. Pass to Thompson. Over Fox. San Antonio with a rebound. Launches it. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Vassell. To the middle. Smith with it. Pass to Şengün. Here's Smith. Here's Okogie. Houston with another miss. Şengün against Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Castle outside. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Durant. And the shot goes.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drains the quick shot.
Oh, come on. When Giannis hits a pull-up J, what can you do on defense? Seriously.
Durant against Vassell. Fades. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Smith against Fox. Şengün. Good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Durant. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Şengün. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the Rockets call time here. The Rockets trail. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For three, Smith sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Durant for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Left side, Wembanyama. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Şengün picking him up.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Smith. Over Antetokounmpo. Smith no good. Wembanyama against Şengün. Castle for three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Thompson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Smith passes to Şengün. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. A shot to stop the run. Over Fox. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Smith just has to learn to deal with this. Pro defenses won't be shy about putting contact on you.
To the paint. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. Capella inside. Covered by Wembanyama. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Tate's checked in for Finney-Smith. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Here's Shepherd. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Wembanyama, screen on Tate. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Van Vliet outside. Over Fox. Van Vliet misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Wembanyama against Tate. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver.
Capella, screen on Fox. Here's Van Vliet. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Capella, screen on Fox. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Spurs lead by 9. Left side, Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Unloads from 13. And Van Vliet again missing. Oh, stolen by Tate. Let's go with a 3. Eason can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's stolen by Fox. Van Vliet against Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen to the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Alper and Şengün checked in for Houston.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
And looking at Fox, a microwave score and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet up top. He's covered by Fox. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Capella in at the 5. Here's Wembanyama, following the score by Houston. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one on Sengun.
Well, you can see how competitive Wembanyama is. He went with the pump fake, knowing he could get to the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Van Vliet outside. Off target from three-point range.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Rockets trail by 12. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Van Vliet against Fox. And here's Van Vliet. Here's Shepard for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama scanning the floor. No good with a layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Fox against Van Vliet. Van Vliet with a screen on Castle. Pass to Sengun. Fires the 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're calmly knocking it down. Sengun looks zen-like at times.
Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Shepard. Over Castle. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Down low. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Shepard. And here's Van Vliet. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fox, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside Eason. Van Vliet outside. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, at his size, you'd expect Capella to go up this strong every time he has the ball.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And here are the Rockets now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Eason. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Castle for 3. Connects from downtown. Castle's got 9. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires the 3.
Well, that's the kind of defensive play you need to win ball games. Great block from Wembanyama.
Houston making some changes. Durant comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Amin Thompson in for Shepherd. Outside Durant. And he gets it to go. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
On the wing, Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throws good for Fox.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Outside Eason. Durant for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Van Vliet. Thompson with a steal. Outside Durant. And there's the drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Smith. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
Vassell against Durant. Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Maybe one of the tougher covers inside. Don't blame him for the foul on Giannis there.
It's his first trip to the line. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Okogie's checked in for the... And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the Houston Rockets.
They are out of sync. Too much individual play. They got to work together to create better looks.
Hard to argue with that, given their field goal percentage here. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Johnson in at the 3, small forward. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Here's Fox after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. To the middle. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Durant. Six to shoot. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. From deep, Johnson. Okogie pulls down the board. Outside Durant. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Count it.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant. 1 shot.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Inside, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Now Fox. 5 on the clock. Now here's Johnson. Shoots over Durant. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Back to Durant. To the wing, right side. Sengun passes to Smith. Thompson outside. Over Fox. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of that.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Outside Durant. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
On the wing, Fox, defended by Thompson. Wembanyama with a bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Thompson, yet to see a basket. Sengun, a screen on Fox. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Fox. An open look for Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Fox finds Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Nice move. And there's the play by Fox inside. 14 points for him.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. Six on the shot clock. Going inside. It's good. Durant's got 23.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good. Wembanyama's got 44. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 44. Pass to Harper. Here's Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And Durant with the big finish.
Just terrific hustle from Durant. Outpacing the defense and finishing the fast break strong.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Fox. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And it's in there. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Barnes to the paint. Here's Harper to the inside. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's Şengün. Back to Durant. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama screen. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Okogie. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wembanyama. Şengün, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Fox right side. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the right side. Eason finds Smith. Thompson outside. From the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Oh, and the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Castle comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Harper in for Fox. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. For three, Vassell. San Antonio again missing.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Capella in at the 5. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Here's Shepard. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Eason. Now Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Van Vliet. And another basket for Houston.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Pass to Harper. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Eason. Şengün against Castle. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
A naturally gifted shot blocker. Wembanyama just has that sixth sense for detecting incoming shots.
For San Antonio, Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Barnes, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Durant, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Şengün against Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Outside Eason. Down low. Here's Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 22. Pass to Fox. And here is Antetokounmpo, guarded by Durant. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. They double-team Durant. To the middle. Here's Şengün. He can't hit that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Rockets call timeout. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Outside Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. They get back on track. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The three is up. Another three from Houston.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Şengün. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
At the line for the Rockets, Antoine Shingu. Shooting one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Sengun with a steal. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And Houston has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Back to Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Since halftime, they've raised the defensive pressure, and now they're turning him over.
Smith, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Antetokounmpo with it. Fox outside. Castle for three. San Antonio again missing. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And it's good. He hits another one.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. To the inside. Thompson with a steal. Left side Durant. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They have a 19-point lead. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Durant. The Spurs making their last shot. 4 on the clock. Over Castle. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Durant's got 35 in the game.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Now here's Johnson. Stolen by Thompson. The finish! Oh!
Wow!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Wembanyama throws it down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Durant. Sengun, a screen on Castle. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And yes, another basket.
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the second highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing 2 other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games. There's another block.
The blocks keep coming from him. I mean, that block has tied him for the most in a playoff game for this team.
And his defense is the foundation for this team and has him in the record books for this franchise. The Rockets call timeout. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Vassell. Smith. Ooh, it doesn't go. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. 17-point game. Durant there for the rebound.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Durant, so effective inside.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Wembanyama. It's off. Rockets trail by 15.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Spurs.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a... He blocks it again!
And he's now tied for the most blocks in an NBA playoff game.
Just a shutdown defensive performance. He's striking fear into the opposition.
And he's now in a 4-way tie with 10 blocks. Can he claim that top spot for himself?
Fox against Thompson. Again with the... There's another rebound.
Feasting on the boards. He is having his way.
Oh, connects again.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, one I'm sure we'll never forget.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades. To see him surpassed, wow, just crazy.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
Good on the second one.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. Stolen by Capella. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, deflected. Fox. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, you had a...
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Spurs come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference First Round Series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And the starting group for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Okogie in at shooting guard. You look at the Rockets, you know there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
Just 2 to shoot. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's KD for 3. Drills it from outside.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant is as reliable as it gets.
Here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Castle with it. Down low. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Thompson passes to Sengun. Here's Smith. KD on the wing. Thompson a screen on Vassell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Thompson a screen on Vassell. Outside, KD. Here's Sengun, and it's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
Castle finds Fox. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering to get in despite the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside, here's Durant. Sengun kicks to KD, and it's in there. KD's got 5.
Selfless with the rock. Sengun won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
Fox against Thompson. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so Royal Ivy decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Thompson passes to Sengun. High, arcing shot, good.
Love when Sengun looks to score, especially from the interior.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And stolen by Thompson. And here's Smith, covered by Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Okogie. And stolen by Castle. Outside, Fox. To the paint. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. It's taken away by Smith. Now Şengün, defended by Wembanyama. Şengün with the bucket.
A true pistol in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now here's Fox. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama finds the cell. Pocket 6 over KD. San Antonio again missing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Houston's head coach earlier. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Durant inside. Covered by Vassell. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. Now Giannis. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Rockets leading. Durant deciding where to go with it. Right wing, Okogie, the pass to Şengün. KD against Vassell. Outside Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Spurs have gone 5-9 from the field here in the first. Thompson against Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. Smith outside. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Thompson. And here is Şengün. And the rejection by Giannis. Tari Eason's checked in for Josh Okogie. So it's the Rockets now. Clock at 4. Thompson from long range. A rebound by the Spurs. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Now, here's Vassell. Still yet to score. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Vassell grabs the board.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat. He's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Shepard comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Now here's VanVleet. Capella with a screen on Fox. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Another miss by Houston. The Spurs with the lead. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
and a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Capella sets a screen for Shepherd. Fires top of the key. And it's Capella missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Wembanyama down low. Covered by Van Vliet. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. They need this. Tries yet again. And it's weighed in by Katie. Durant's got 9.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Eason. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Capella, the pass to Shepherd. Hawks with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
San Antonio leading by 8. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Wembanyama finds Giannis. Vassell outside. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Shepherd, the pass to Capella. And Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Looking to end the run. Back to Capella. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Eason. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, a screen on Eason. San Antonio needs to get off his shot here. The Spurs have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He throw good, Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Capella missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Van Vliet looking around. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His work. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The guards are Van Vliet and Shepherd. Clint Capella is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Capella kicks to Van Vliet. And stolen by Castle. Back from outside. And to Kumbo.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Here's Shepard. Castle covering. Shepard with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Over Castle. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They double-team Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 28.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Capella with a screen on Fox. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
To stop the drought. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the inside. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And so Royale IV decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Shepard. Now here's Capella. Lets it fly from 18. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 8 points here in this quarter. Rockets trail by 20. Capella with a screen on Castle. Here's Shepard. Off target from 3-point range. And so Giannis will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Castle on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. No good with the layup. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Eason. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Here's Capella. Here's Şengün. Capella finds Eason. Oh, good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fox passes to Giannis. And stolen by Şengün. Eason with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. And they pick up 2. Eason's got his second bucket of the night. Spurs leading by 18. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Castle on the wing. It's deflected. And here is Van Vliet. Now Capella. Now Shepherd. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Giannis outside. Takes it inside. And Giannis throws it down.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Pass to Capella. Now Shepherd. Over Castle. The Rockets again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Van Vliet passes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Back to Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Shepherd. Capella sends a screen for Shepherd. Drives to the hoop. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. He gets that one. Giannis has got 9 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Capella with a screen on Fox. Van Vliet against Fox. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. There's the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The Rockets pull it in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Van Vliet. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Vassell. 2 minutes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Fox against Van Vliet. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Okogie's checked in for Shepard. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Outside, KD. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 11.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Giannis drives in. In the corner, Castle with it. Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Durant inside. Barnes on him. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Outside for Wembanyama. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's KD. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Driving inside. Here's Castle. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Spurs running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We're with you again as our round one coverage continues. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for... Joining us is a different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. On the court for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Antetokounmpo out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Durant for three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And there it is for him. Fox has got 11 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's KD. And the layup's good off the glass.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fox finds Antetokounmpo. Castle is screen on Smith. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And here's KD for three. Good on the triple. KD's got 20 points.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Smith. For three, Okogie. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Vassell outside. Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need. You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
KD on the wing. Covered by Vassell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Spurs. Wembanyama passes to Fox. The three ball. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
KD against Castle. Durant down low. He's got 20 to the middle. Şengün no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
They get it back. And that one drops. Wembanyama has got 58.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Durant kicks to Şengün. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Yep, that one goes. Vassell's got 5 now.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Shoots in deep. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's good from long range. Durant's got 23.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Now Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Eason. Scooped up to the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Shepard's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. McLaughlin's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama up top. He's covered by Eason. Olynyk the pass to Wembanyama. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Shepard. Castle covering. Shot by Eason. No good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
They double-team Wembanyama. And the basket by Castle.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. He sinks the 11-footer. So it's the Spurs now. McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Adams. Down low. Here's Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And another bucket. Wow.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
2.
First free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Adams nails both of them. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today from the field. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. The guards are VanVleet and Shepard. And got it! Another basket.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. VanVleet can't get it to go. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Good, that's another bucket.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team. Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making a switch. Green's checked in. Now Eason. Now here's Van Vliet. Fires from deep. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jeff Green.
Number 30, Clint Capella.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Capella. Count it, good.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Wembanyama left side. McLaughlin, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Off target with his three.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist on the night. Castle with it. To the paint. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Bryant passes to McLaughlin. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. To the inside. Şengün. An easy 2 points on the layup. 19 points for Şengün.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Van Vliet against Bryant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Durant's checked in for the Rockets. Curry's checked in for the Spurs. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Castle. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
And here is Durant. Durant drawing the double team, and he makes that one. Durant's got 25 points.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Wembanyama, a screen on Durant. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Shepherd trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Wembanyama down low. Guarded by KD. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Shepherd. Bryant, the bounce pass. Castle finds Wembanyama. Now Castle. That one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
A nice shot by KD.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Wembanyama. Rockets with the rebound. Rockets on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. Shepard with the ball. KD can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Biyombo is checked in for Bryant. Durant against Vassell. Now here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Castle. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Thompson outside. Some nice passing there by Houston. The shot by KD. No good. Wembanyama passes to Biyombo. Back to Wembanyama. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
Shot by Eason. No good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, a screen. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Castle against Durant. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Castle misses.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Fox in for Curry. The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Screen by Smith. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Fox finds Giannis. Thompson against Fox. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Durant inside. Guarded by Fox.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
To the wing right side. KD, that's for 2. That's another rebound.
Beastie on the boards. He is having his way inside.
And he's nearing the franchise record for rebounds in a playoff game. Pass to Castle. Pulls in another board.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Thompson passes to Şengün and rebounds again.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most, and again with the rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history book. Since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, this was a quality win, no doubt, but what areas...
Good stuff, Allie, thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western